Hi. Okay, so this is gonna be like a little daily vlog or whatever. I'm about to go get my nails done in a minute and I'm so excited because they haven't been done in actually like a month. I haven't been done in a minute and I need them done. But got the Starbucks, you know. This is the Ice London Fog. I suggest everybody try this because if you love tea, this will hit. So everyone go get yourself an Ice London Fog from Starbucks. I'm just saying you could sponsor me. I get you like every single day. I love Starbucks. And then I actually went to Ingles because our Starbucks is in Ingles and they had this little thing or whatever, and I'm starving, so I had to get this. I love me some hummus, so that worked out perfectly. And I'm blind, so I need the carrots. And then these little apple strudel things, these are my absolute favorite. If anyone knows me, you know I love me a good apple strudel. I love all types of fucking food. I love all types of food, but this apple strudel, it slaps. It slaps. It's so good. Also, yes, we're in my car, but oh, let me show you. I told you I have an obsession with doing work. Here's one of the bags. Yeah, isn't it cute? I'll cut to and I'll show you guys my outfit of the day. This is the outfit. These are the shoes. Let me just take them off because that's weird. These are the shoes. Aren't they cute? Yeah, this is the outfit of the day. The back, it's actually like you can see it, but I don't like that, so I wear a jacket. But that's the outfit of the day. But I'll see you guys later with my nail update. Just a reminder, an Ice London Fog from Starbucks. That's a go-to. If you love Starbucks, you'll literally love every drink that they have. Some minus a couple, but Ice London Fog. Yeah, it's my favorite. So good. Okay. See you guys later with my new nails. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm back. So let me just go ahead and show you this real quick. I just got my nails done, right? They are cute. I like them. I think they're cute. I did not ask for white though. Let me just show you the picture that I showed them. Because what? I mean, they're cute, don't get me wrong. I think they're cute, but I've never been a fan of just white nails. But like, look at this picture. That's not white. Also, where it doesn't correlate, it doesn't match. It's not giving. I said this, she said, oh, white. And I said, no, I said it's more like really, really light pink, almost white, but it's like pearly. And they're long and skinny, and these are not. I just don't see it. But I mean, they're cute. I normally get like bubble bath or like French tips, something that kind of goes with my skin, but like it's not noticeable. It kind of looks like your nail. This is just a little out there, and I thought that was gonna be out there, so I was like, kind of, you know, worried about it. It's hot in my car, so I'm about to take this off. And I would turn the air up, but then you won't be able to hear me, so you're just gonna deal with seeing my arms. Anyways, so this one's probably gonna be shorter than some of the other ones, but we think that sin is like this certain thing. Like, we think cheating is sin, murder is sin, lust is sin. They all are sins, that's true. But you can also sin by not treating your body the way that it should be treating. You can sin by procrastinating. You can sin by doing a lot of things, and you're doing it to yourself. So what I've started to do is I work out now every single day. It doesn't have to be like a super big workout. It can be calisthenics, it can be a run, it can be sit-ups or just whatever, but I'm gonna work out at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. It's just something that I can do for myself, for my body, to make me feel better. So I started working out. I did this new face routine because anyone who knows me, I've always had acne. Like, it's a thing and it bothers me, but I've always had it. So I started to do this new face routine, and I had to do it every morning and every night, and it helps. I get oily skin a little bit, but this face routine, I guess, it's making the oil like not as much, and my hair is the same way. Like, I have oily hair, like an oily scalp, I guess. It's just off or whatever. So I've been doing a new face routine. I do my hair differently now, like wash my hair differently and all this crap. So I'm doing all of these things to better myself, for myself, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I think us doing these things to ourselves is a type of sin, and we're sinning against ourselves when we're not taking care of ourselves, because in order for us to be the best version of ourselves, we have to put that work in. And in order for us to be better for someone else, like our future partner, our future spouse, if we have children, if we have family, you can't be a better daughter, you can't be a better sister, you can't be a better brother, you can't be a better father or mother, you can't be any of these things unless you're putting that into yourself. Because in order to grow and get better, you have to be better for yourself. So I'm trying to do the best that I can do right now, because I am single, so I have more time to focus on myself and make myself better, and I'm not going to spend this time that God has given me to be single just hooking up with random people, because that's not going to get me anywhere in life. And if it is, it's going to get me pregnant with a deadbeat dad, so I'm not going to be doing all that. Or it's going to get me pregnant and then he's going to have some other girl pregnant because he's sleeping with multiple people. So I'm not doing that. This is my time to focus on myself, make myself better for my future spouse and for my children. And this is me working on myself, because I need to be the best version that I can be, not only for me, but for everyone else. So, but sin is not just what we think it is. Multiple things can be sin, and deceiving yourself and doing things that are not good for yourself, that's also a type of sin. Okay, hold on. Okay, one thing that I've noticed too is when I was at like the peak performance of my life, like the happiest I'd ever been, the most secure relationship, all my friendships were great, had an amazing job, all of this amazing stuff, was closest to my family, everything, all the amazing things. I felt the closest to the Lord in those moments. And I think it's because in that time, I felt more like a woman of God, because I wasn't going to church. I wasn't reading my Bible every day. I wasn't, going out here and evangelizing for the Lord or anything like that. I was literally just happy, and I felt like I was the most secure I'd ever been. I felt like everything was lining up and I was becoming the woman that I needed to become and the woman that the Lord was trying to make me to become. And so I felt the most like a woman of God in those moments, and I felt closer to the Lord. And I think it's a beautiful thing when we're in our like high peak performance of our life, when we're in the high moments, that we do include the Lord. One thing that I'm noticing now is I'm not at my lowest. I was at pretty low at one point, and the one person that got me out of that was the Lord. And so I just think it's very beautiful that in your highs and your lows, He's always there. He's always supporting you. He's always loving you and everything. And I just find it very beautiful that I thought that I was alone, and I have never been alone in my entire life. And I just find that it's a beautiful thing to know the Lord. So I think that we should all, and no matter what we're going through in our life, we should always include the Lord, because He's always there. We just need to acknowledge that He's there, and I think it'll help us. Say you're at your lowest point, and I think if you acknowledge the Lord and you bring Him in and allow Him in there, He will not only help you, but He will help you get out of it so much quicker than you would be doing yourself. And yeah, so I'm trying to like tie this back to what I originally was talking about, but the Lord is always there. And so we can sin if we're not taking care of our bodies, if we're not taking care of our mental health, everything. We can sin against ourselves when we don't take these things into account, and know that without these things working, without us internally and externally working and becoming the best version that we can be, everything else is not going to align. Everything else is not going to be the way that it needs to be, because the Lord wants us to take care of ourselves. It's the Lord, it's us, and then it's everything else. Then you get married, and then it's the Lord, and it's, but I'm single right now, so it's the Lord, myself, everything else. And I need to take care of myself so that I can be better for everyone else and for everything else in my life. So if I'm sitting here and I'm like about to do my workout, and I'm like, you know what? I had a really long day. I'm just tired. I don't have the energy to go through and go do this right now. I'll work out in the morning. I'll do an extra 20 minutes tomorrow. I'm cheating myself. I'm cheating myself when I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then the next day comes and I do my 15-20 minute workout, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do an extra 20 for yesterday, but I did a good workout today. I just don't think I think I'm good. I think it was good. I think my body needed the break. No, I'm cheating myself. I need to hold myself to a higher standard so that I can be the best version of myself. If I am aligning myself with people who let me stay small, let me stay low, don't hold me accountable, then I can't hold myself accountable. In order for me to hold myself accountable, I need people that I love telling me what they actually think. I need to hear your opinions, because your opinions are the ones that I value. So if I'm not holding myself accountable, how can I expect someone else to hold me accountable? If that makes sense. So I'm cheating myself if I don't get up and I don't do this workout. I'm cheating myself if I, don't do my face routine every single day like I'm supposed to. I'm cheating myself when I am not doing the things that I know that I should be doing to better myself. I am cheating myself because I don't put myself, I don't hold myself accountable. I don't hold myself to a higher standard than I should. I should hold myself to the highest standard, because at the end of the day, it's you and the Lord that's going to hold yourself accountable. And if you let these things go, you're cheating yourself. And if I can cheat myself by not doing this workout, if I can cheat myself by not doing my face routine, what else am I going to cheat on? I don't ever want to cheat on anything. So I need to make sure that I'm taking time for myself and holding myself accountable. I don't want to be out here just doing whatever the heck I want to do just because it seems fun. Like say I normally work out at this time of day. I normally do this. I eat a little bit healthier, all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Well, my friends want to go out and do this. I can't go out. I have to do this. Oh, your friends will be like, oh, you're lame. Oh, that sucks. You can do it a different time, man, blah, 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 blah. No, this is what I have decided is best for my life. And the way that I see it is, my friends are always going to be, they're always going to be there. They're always going to be my friends and everything. But at the end of the day, when I find my person, that is where my focus is going. I'm not building a relationship with my friends that's going to last forever. I'm building a relationship with my person. So if I'm in a relationship and my person is telling me, hey, I don't think I don't think X, Y, and Z is good for you. I don't think it's good for our relationship. You know what I will do? I will cut out X, Y, and Z, and I will figure out why it's not good and how we can work past it, move towards it. When I am getting into a relationship with anyone whatsoever, the relationship is a priority, and our future is a priority. So if I need to work on things for myself, I'm going to work on those, not only for myself, but for you and for the relationship. And I expect the same in return. So if you're telling me that something I'm doing is bothering you or it upsets you, I will do everything in my power to work on it so that I don't bother you and I don't upset you. And I think that we're cheating ourselves if we're not doing that. If we're just, saying, oh, she did this, break up with her. Oh, he did this, yeah, let's move on. Let's go get someone else, Because the way that you look at it, not me, but the way that people look at it, in my opinion, the way people look at things is like, she's giving me 80% of the things that I love, that I find attractive, 80% of the things that I want in my future spouse, she's giving me. She's giving me all those things, but there's 20%. There's this 20% that she's missing that I'm not getting and that I want. And then say you go to the grocery store or something and you see this beautiful woman or whatever, and you're like, she's got that 20%. That 20% that I have been wanting, she's got it. So you know what they do? They break up with the girl who's giving them 80%. For the girl who's giving them 20. And then come to find out that the girl who has that 20% is missing the other 80. So he just lost someone who not only did he build a connection with, build a bond with, he loved or whatever, and he left her for this girl who had the 20%. And it's really, really sad that people people accept this type of stuff today. Instead of talking to your partner the way that you should, communicating with your partner, people are leaving them because of a small People are leaving each other for small miscommunications that can be worked on. People are leaving each other because of this small thing that bothers you about this person that can be worked on. And it's very aggravating, and it's hard for me to understand how I want to find someone that is just like me. Not just like me, I don't think that that's going to work out. But I want to find someone who kind of thinks the way that I think just a little bit, because Everything can be fixed. Communication is key. And if I'm telling you something bothers me and you continue to do it, and then when I bring it up again, you tell me, oh, it's your fault. Like, you throw it back on me like it's my fault that I'm upset. It's not my fault that I'm upset. I've told you that it bothers me and you didn't do anything to fix it or make it better. So this connection, this love, it does not mean anything to you, or it means less to you than it does to me. And that is just not something that I'm okay with. So my future spouse, when I tell him that something is bothering me, I expect him not only to work on it, but to communicate with me so that we can fix it, so that we can make our relationship stronger and better for it. So I think that cheating ourselves is procrastinating, is doing all of this, and I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to be the best version of myself, so that when I find my future spouse, or my future spouse comes back to me and tells me, hey, I've worked on X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 I think that we can give this a real shot this time. I can sit there and know that I have done the work on myself, and I know that I am the best version of myself, and I'm ready to go 100% into this relationship, and I'm ready to build the strongest connection that I knew we could have had, if that makes sense. So this is something that I've learned over time, and more recently in the last few months, is when I'm working out, when I'm doing the run, I used to hate running, like despise running. I was in the military, and I'm pretty sure all of my drill sergeants, all of my, other lower enlisted in my platoon, I'm pretty sure everyone that knew me in the military was like, this you know what? This girl, are you kidding me? She's really complaining again about a freaking 6-mile run. Are you kidding me? Blah, blah, blah. No. But when they told me I had to run, I did the run. I just might not have, been with everyone else. I was way back doing my own thing, But I did the run. I completed it. I went from point A to point B. Just saying. But I used to really, really, really despise running. Now, I force myself to run because what I have learned is that in all of my uncomfortable moments, I have learned the most. In all of my uncomfortable moments, there has been something in it that has became positive. There's something in it that I could use to work on myself, that I can use to build myself and make myself better. And I think that being in those uncomfortable moments is so good, and it's such a learning experience for you. And I have found out that if something makes me uncomfortable, I'm gonna do it. If something makes me feel iffy, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna try and figure it out and work through it, because there's a lesson in there. There's a lesson in all of this, all the heartbreak you go through, all the uncomfortable moments, all the pain, all the sadness, all of that. There's a lesson in there. There's something in there that is helping us become the best version of ourselves. The uncomfortable moments, I have found out, are good. I have found a positive in every uncomfortable moment I've been in. All of the sadness, all of this pain, all this anger and everything, it's helping me become better. And I don't want to dwell on any of this anger. I don't want to be an angry person. I don't want to be a sad person. I don't want to be someone who is so hurt that she lets that be all consuming. And I'm trying to learn how to take these things that have happened, take these as learning opportunities, I want to find something in there that's positive, that's going to help me become the best version of myself, so that I can have the most beautiful life, experience ever. I'm trying to break all of this heartbreak and sadness and everything down, so that I can find all of the good pieces and take the good pieces with me, and leave the rest of these pieces as a learning experience, leave the rest of these as, this is why I want this and I don't want this. So I think it's very good, and I think it's very healthy for us to be in those uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable moments, and find a positive in it. Find something in it that's going to help us become the best version of ourselves. And this is something, when I've been reading the Bible, that Paul, he was one of the greatest Christians, one of the greatest ever in the Bible. And he doesn't look at it like, hey, I'm Paul, I'm the guy who wrote the New Testament, or wrote a majority in the New Testament. He doesn't say that. He's not like, yeah, I'm the man, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't say that. He thinks his greatest achievement is, I stuck with it. I evangelized. I went out and I did these things. I spread the word, all of this. And you know what? I made it through the race. I fought the good fight, and that's my greatest achievement. And I think that's something that we should all admire too. Your greatest achievement isn't something that you've done that's hurt someone else to make you happy. It's not something that you've done. You shouldn't take your greatest achievement as you know, I don't even know what I'm saying really, but I just think that my greatest achievement in life will be bettering myself for my future spouse and for my children, and my greatest achievement will be being the best spouse, the best wife that I can be, the best mother that I can be, the best daughter-in-law that I can be. I just want to be the best version of myself so that my husband is proud to call me his. I want someone to be proud to have me in their life and not be afraid to tell everyone, you know, that they're proud to have me. I just want someone who is not afraid to love me and to love me publicly and loudly. And so I'm just trying to take this as a learning experience, and I'm trying to grow and become better for it. And I just think it's very beautiful to have the Lord in your life and have him in the happy moments, have him in the low moments, and know that even in pain and anger and sadness and regret and all of this stuff, in the uncomfortable moments, he's always there. He's always holding your hand. He's always behind. He's always holding you up, and just, he's always there. And I think it's such a beautiful thing. And so I hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed day. And I just got my nails done, so I'm good to go. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna probably watch some TV. I'm currently watching Bones. I'll give you guys a song. I think this song goes really good with this episode, and yeah, it's just a really good song. I think everyone should listen to it. It's Nothing Else. It's a worship song. I listen to worship music every morning, like on my way to work. I try to listen to it even when I don't go to work. I try to listen to it in the morning when I'm getting ready, but especially on my way to work, I want to listen to it because where I work, it's a very negative place, and I think everyone should start off their day with the Lord. And so I am learning how to do that more and more. I'm learning to listen to more worship music. I'm learning to read my Bible more, and I'm learning to open my arms and open my heart to the Lord, and I'm letting him I'm trying to let him all consume, you know, me. I'm trying to become the best version that I can be, and I want to be a woman of God that my future husband is proud of. So that's a very good song. I think you should all listen to the song, and I hope you enjoyed I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was I feel very good. I feel more positive now than I did when I started the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I think you should go and try this London Fog from Starbucks. It's really good. It's one of my favorites. I used to make this in my barracks room all the time, and it tastes honestly the same as I did in my barracks room. So that should just show you how good I am. And then, you know, go get yourself some apple strudels. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the little clip, the little episode or whatever, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please like and subscribe, and share this video with whoever you think it may help in the moment. I want to spread the word. I don't think that I would be good at evangelizing, but I think if anyone wants to go and spread the word and try to bring someone else into the Lord's love and everything, I think that is such a positive, such a beautiful thing. So share the video if you want to, or, you know, make your own video and share it, and just let the world know that the Lord is here and he's always with us. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So thank you for spending your time with me, and, you know, yep, see you in the next one.